Too small. 6 years old mother never let him eat meat. Eat only green vegetables every day. A classmate eats a bite of meat, he is not good. Wax gang will not let. And today is good for the 7th fort. Grandma made a bowl of meat for him. I thought I could indulge today. But my mother still won't let me. Just give him food without Sing Chong's picture. Even more outrageous is. Until night. Mother will push open a cupboard. There is a thick iron door behind the frame. There's a secret room. The boy walked in skillfully. Then sit on the bed and take off your clothes. This is where he sleeps every day. There are 2 large iron chains on both sides of the bed. Every time to sleep, mother will lock his hands, then cover him with a quilt. After settling everything, the mother left without hesitation. Over the years, boy's life is like this every day. Actually, my mother didn't want that either. She was forced. In front of the 6th palace. Woman nanny in a family. One will produce. But I drink myself slowly like mud every day. Even secretly taking medicine. Complete disregard for the influence of the fetus in the womb. This also leads to abnormalities in the fetus. A woman hurts to live. Seeing this, the nanny hurried to call the doctor. But when she came back, pregnant woman not breathing. Only one baby on the ground. I saw he was covered in hair. Looks like a monster. Terrified, the nanny took him with a gun. But she hesitated. In the end, I still couldn't let go. She decided to leave the child in the grass by the river. Let him fend for himself. But she turned to leave. The cry of the child made her heart ache. It's a life after all, whether human or monster. She decided to take it back and raise it first. 6 years have passed in a blink of an eye. Under the care of a woman, boys grow up. He looks clean. Completely different from when you were born. The biggest problem in the country is IQ information. Rome felt his eyes. But it is strange that mother never let him eat meat. Even the place to sleep is different from others. Yet every night, there will be loud noises in the secret room. It seems that she is used to this kind of sound. She turned on the stereo as usual. Turn up the volume to maximum. Then looking at the photo in hand. Silently to a woman. All is well, the child has grown up. Poor little boy. Every day I sleep, my mother locks me in a secret room. Then I lock my hands with thick chains. This lock is 7 years. Wait until the next day. He's covered in hair. Scratches all over the door. But he doesn't remember at all. What happened last night? Mother lost his long nails for him. And shave off his hair with a razor. Tidy up. The boy became a mannequin again. Nobody knows. Under this clean exterior, there's a beast-like face behind it. Mother is in a hurry to go out. She entrusted the child to the care of a neighbor. Neighbors see him as skinny. A little lack of nutrition. He personally cooked and gave him a serving of 3. He stared at the student number in front of him for a long time. Because the mother ticket Guasu can't read dramas. With a fragrant smell. The boy couldn't bear to believe it in the end. I fell in love with this feeling. He thinks the meat is more fragrant and fragrant. The first time he ate meat. Directly grabbing the mouth with the hand to confirm the vote. It eats like a wolf. When the mother came home at night, she found that her son, who was well-behaved and sensible, suddenly become irritable. Who is the guy in the boy's photo? She told the man that it should be his biological mother. But he was S when he was born. Boy, some disbelief. I think a lot of rooms are inviting him. Seeing him getting more and more excited. Seeing this, the woman had to forcibly send him to the secret room. The next day, there was a scratch on the inside of the iron gate. Clothes leave was also torn to shreds. Let's continue. This other member's look is moving. Apparently, he just woke up. The woman said it was all to protect her. Hyde recounts his mother's experience. On a vacation a long time ago, her mother met a handsome guy in a bar. The two drove to the top of a mountain. Had an unforgettable night. Then slowly fell asleep. When she wakes up, Kai turned into a werewolf. Nearly took her life. Not long after, she found out she was pregnant. Tried to find a man. It's like disappearing out of thin air. No one knows him. Later, the mother died due to dystocia. After learning about the mother's experience, Lu Rong's emotional questions seem to have stabilized a lot. F-hearted with classmates in school. But just after school, boy did not come home. Woman anxiously asks neighbors. At the same time, the boy and his classmates came to a shopping mall. My classmates didn't know. Dangerous giant slowly approaching. Just drag them while peeking. Airfield has closed. And tonight is full moon night. One of the boys is a little out of control. Classmates take a closer look. His hands grew sharp nails. Hair on face. Eyes changed color. Classmates were startled. Boy kneeling on the ground. At this time, he has completely turned into a werewolf. I saw the boy screaming at his classmates. The next run-up went straight to it. With a scream, the classmate unfortunately got a box lunch. At the same time, woman because of boy's disappearance. Silently praying at home. Suddenly there was a sound from upstairs. Until she arrives. The boy has fallen asleep in bed. There is a trace of blood on the corner of the mouth. Women know at a glance. There must have been a catastrophe. Just then the neighbor suddenly appeared. She looked a little surprised at the boy's appearance. Turn around and call someone. While she was calling, woman comes behind her. With a needle in his hand, he stabbed it. The next morning, woman packs up to take boy away. The boy is still confused. I can't remember what happened last night. What's more, I'm going to join the classmates' membership club today. The two had a big fight over this. Then the boy tricked the woman into the secret room. She locked the door when she wasn't paying attention. And I came to my classmate's birthday party. While the two are having fun, the boy suddenly felt something was wrong. Black hair started to grow on his hands. Clothes are gradually being stretched. While you still have some sense. He yelled for the female classmates to run. And the other side. The woman's colleague happened to come to the house. See woman trapped in secret room. And let her out. At the same time, the boy has completely changed. Just as he pounced. Suddenly, there was a gunshot. Fortunately, the woman arrived in time. The woman took him home. He also treated his wounds. While singing children's songs. To soothe his emotions. And the boy seems to be gradually regaining his humanity. He finally knew the woman's good intentions. But it's too late. A group of people are rushing in with a guy. Said to fight that monster. The loud slam on the door angered him again. The woman didn't know what to do. She subconsciously untied the chain. Then tried to cloud the guilt. Man without her. But took her hand. The two decided to face the iron gate together. Sometimes, there is love not only between people. There is love between animals and people. The last scene of the movie. Boy overcame his lust. This also shows love can overcome animal instincts.